Good morning, YouTube. So first of all, I'm not going to pretend that I've just woken up. I kind of semi-have woken up, not quite. I have weighed in, I have done everything. I've already videoed that, so I'm going to show you that now. But I basically ruined the illusion, okay? The illusion was going to be, I've just woken up, oh, yawn, all that sort of stuff. Oh, let's go and weigh in. But every YouTuber does that, and it's almost a case of like, they've already woken up, they've already set the camera up, like I have, and they've already weighed in. And then what happens is it just, the framing, they change it around. So I'm not going to pretend, I'm not going to give that illusion. I've already weighed in. What I'm going to do today on this YouTube channel is show you my daily basis of what my routine is looking like out here in the States in sunny Florida. I say it's sunny Florida, but I've timed this incorrectly in terms of today and tomorrow is actually going to be quite cold out here. I'm going to change the frame now, so it's almost like previous me is talking past me. That makes sense, all right? Keep with it, guys. So as you saw, I was trying to balance on the bloody scales. It was crazy. Came out at 77.7. Now the scales themselves are travel scales. So if you are a bodybuilder and slightly neurotic about their weight, knowing exactly what you are when you are traveling around, then it's vital to get those. But it is very difficult to get on them because they're like an iPad. So you feel quite sensitive kind of getting on it because if you're going to crush it, my feet are over the end of it. So I'm trying to balance like this and it looks like a surfboard routine. Nevertheless, 77.7 is really good. The point when you know you're doing good, when you're told to actually stop losing weight. I'm not actually trying to lose weight now, so I'm actually putting more food in and it's working out fine, which is nice. So enjoying myself. Training is fantastic at the moment. I'm really in that sort of zone of being able to train like an athlete, which is nice. That's what I always wanted. And yeah, what I'm gonna be doing now is doing some client calls. So I'm gonna put the camera down, do that. Actually, no, I'm gonna do breakfast first, show you that, because that looks quite cinematic and cool, I think. Then I'm gonna do my client calls, turn it off, because that's boring stuff, you don't need to know about that. And then I'll pick it up again and show you exactly what we're doing today, all right? So, breakfast routine. We have a mess. Where is my bowl? Welcome to my morning ritual. We have oats. We're not gonna have that today. We have protein. We're gonna have this today. Isolate. So these are my crisp Bumstead. This is frosted Frenchy cookies. It's got animal cookies. I don't know why it's got a cross next to it. It's got like Frenchy over the top. I don't understand it, but that's rather nice. MRE red con, also very nice, chocolate flavour. We are going to go with vanilla oatmeal cookie today. Very nice indeed. I've had a variation of Chris Bumstead's proteins. The best one so far is his chocolate peanut butter, which I'll be taking back to me with the UK. Now, most of you probably think I'm going to have some oats with this. I'm not. Because I'm not actually looking to lose weight, I'm trying to balance it or stabilise my weight at the moment. I'm having cereal instead. That being said, it actually matches the calories identically. So me having 100 grams of this, 100 grams of this, match perfectly. The carbohydrates in this is a little bit higher. Now, these would be considered your complex carbs. So in terms of energy requirements, that's going to be delayed and it's going to help performance. This does to a certain point, but it has a slightly higher amount of sugars, so you'll have a higher glycemic point entirely. Now I balance this perfectly in terms of this one is a little bit higher than this one, but they're not overly high in the glycemic index where it destroys my digestive system before my workout, basically. You want to make sure your guts are not getting bloated before your workout, because it's not going to go down well when you're training, basically. So these things are tried and tested, they feel great, I'm absolutely fine with it. Naturally, if I was on prep, for instance, I would have only this because this is something I can scale. These ones are very much my off-plan meals and just a bit nice for taste buds, I'd say. So we're going to go with Oreo Puffs. Had a spoonful of this last night and it was bloody beautiful. Trust the scales, we're having 100 grams of this. My hand might just slip accidentally though. And this is non-negotiable. This is my bowl. I like it because it's got a handle. I'm actually quite just weird, neurotic. I don't change things. Same thing with my spoon. It must be golden. My golden spoon. Yes, welcome to Brad's channel. He's psychotic. He has a golden spoon and a bowl with a handle. Next on the list is my blueberries. These are antioxidants. These are going to pack some more minerals. So whatever this is lacking in, this will produce. Thinking, why has he got a blender jug? I actually don't like blueberries. Nasty. So I end up blueberry blending. I end up blueberry. I can't say. I end up blueberry. I end up blueberry blending. Try and say that three times faster. Blueberry bend. Blueberry. Jesus Christ. Blueberry blending. That's the one. Blueberry blending. Good. Right, got there. Or blending my blueberries. Welcome to Brad's channel. He's special. I go with around about 120 grams of this. That's 126. These pack the antioxidants and supply you with minerals and vitamins you need, basically. All while doing this, I completely forgot to hydrate myself first thing in the morning. What is in this, you say? I'll tell you. Ghost hydration sachets, okay? So zero sugar, superior source of vitamin C, full spectrum electrolytes, and authentic flavors. This is your cherry limeade. Cannot tell you, if you've not tried this, you got to get on it, people. It's pretty beautiful. I like to try and hydrate as much as possible in the morning because you've been deprived of it, so you dehydrate. Especially in the Florida heat, it is essential to hydrate. So I tend to measure it out with the jugs I've got here. What I've got remaining, what's come from the fridge, is what I need to be drinking before my workout in the morning. I then take 2 shakes with me, a bit of caffeine as well. You always want to hydrate before you caffeinate because the caffeine is not actually supplying you the hydration at all. Plus as well, if you are doing a fasted workout, for instance, it actually strips you of glycogen as well. So it's a kind of a magnet of taking things out and just chucking it away, basically. So you've got to be careful of how much hydration you have compared to how much caffeination you have. So if you hydrate yourself and those elements or those minerals remain intact, likewise it's not going to be great for your gut. I think I've mentioned this before in my last video, but it's not going to be great for your gut if you don't hydrate before you caffeinate. Likewise, if you have too much caffeine too close to your meals, it strips the minerals from what you've just eaten. So that's it. This is why I hydrate. Gonna go with vanilla oatmeal cookie, I think, today again. It's my go-to. It is nice. Would I say it's better than the chocolate peanut butter? No, but it is close. It is the best one I've had out here so far. I literally picked it off the shelf at Walmart and I was thinking, like, oh, let's try that. Let's give it a go. You try and do that at Tesco's, ain't gonna happen. Right, let's blend the shit out of this. Right, that is breakfast served. I'm gonna get out on the balcony, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna cut you off here because I've got to go and do some coaching calls. So it's actually starting to get a bit chilly in Florida. So today and tomorrow, hence why I'm wearing a hoodie. But the sun's still out. It's nice to watch sunrise in the morning. now they've got some traction with that. What I'd like to see is that actually being translated across the future. Nail deep in this one. See these non-negotiables become more apparent. Dictates like 70%. If we can keep up with this, grand. All right. So check-ins are now done. I'm just about to head off to the gym. Got my trusted pre-workout here, Ghost Sour Pink Lemonade. I think any pink lemonade in general is actually just pretty nice. Ghost, going down the hatch. Every single time, beautiful. So Ghost, if you don't know, is my favourite energy drink. Monster does come second fiddle to it. Monster's a bit shit compared to that. I've tried all the energy drinks under the sun. I think I've tried Rain, I've tried Monster, I've tried them all. Okay, these ones are 100%. Actually, I say that actually bums are quite good. I like a cheeky bum. Okay, between Ghost and Bum, they're really good. But out in the States, you go to Walmart, you find a Ghost, it's great. In the UK, you try and find a Ghost, they've only just come to the UK, for Christ's sake, it's crazy. The flavours out here, like this, you're not going to get that in the UK. That's one of my favourites. My favourite so far is the raspberry cream flavour. That's really, really good. But that, I think I have to go to Publix to get that one, because that's a bit more rarer. Say it's rare, literally Publix is just down that way. So it's not that rare at all. Whereas you've only got 4 in the UK so far. They've just literally brought them to the UK, and I was on cloud 9 when Pure Gym actually brought them into the vending machines. So they have the cherry limeade, which is actually one of my favourites, but because they've kind of spammed the shit out of that one in the UK, I've not had that one since it's been out here. You've got the blue one, I don't know what that way is. You've got the sour Warheads one, which I don't actually like at all. Then you've got the original one, which again I don't like too much. So two out of the 4 isn't bad, but I can pick and choose them out here, which is great. So I'm gonna chug that one down. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do my pre-workouts. This is my caffeine workout, essentially. I have actually got my other pre-workouts as well, so right, getting ready for the gym. I'm going to be donning a new t-shirt, if I can find it amongst this chaotic mess. Found it. This is the new top I got from Ultraflex when one of the videos you saw previously. It was pretty cool. Ultraflex. I'm wearing that today. Oh. Boom. Let's make some shakes. We've got some glutamine. We've also got some creatine. We've got some BCAAs, okay? These two are going to be my pre and intra workout. I use 15 grams of glutamine, pre and intra, and then I use 10 grams of BCAAs, pre and intra. Your body's in a very absorbent position, so you want to bring in all those amino acids as much as possible. These are effective for recovery as much as possible. These are probably more important during prep than they are during a bulk, but it still makes sense to have them in a bulk. So those are main ingredients. This is post, okay? So I have creatine post-workout. Again, your body's in a very absorbent position. Once take it in, you can have it intra. It just, I find it's better to just, because I've got this intra and I've got this pre. I just take this afterwards. Absorbance, creatine, most anabolic sort of researched chemical. Makes sense to have it. These are purely here for recovery, maintenance of muscle, so having those ones are essential. Yeah, RT Fit bottle. So the glutamine tends to be completely unflavoured, whereas the BCAAs, this one specifically I've got, is really bloody nice. Now the difference between a BCAA and an EAA is not much, okay? A BCAA is basic or branch chain amino acids, whereas EAs are essential chain amino acids. You ask me what the main difference is. EAs are more expensive, BCAAs are less expensive. The main reason for it is a BCAA will have less amino acids in it, but it will still have those branch chain ones, the main ones, which would be leucine. Hold on. Leucine's the one you want to have the most. That's the most important one. So leucine, L-isoleucine, and valine. Okay, those are the 3 ones you really want. No, it is EAAs. So this is actually more expensive, but it does taste bloody nice. It's orange, tangy orange. Those are the main ones you want. EAs are going to be more expensive, BCAAs are going to be less expensive, so I just always say just go with BCAAs because it's going to have the main things you want anyway. Leucine, all you want. Get them separate. Get glutamine and this separate because you end up forking out too much money for it, and realistically the balance isn't as much, so you get less glutamine. That's one shake done. That's my intra shake. Now, naturally, what I would sometimes do, depending on a session, it's only a push session today, so I don't need to add a pump or pre-workout, essentially. My Ghost will do that for me, but I would have my pre in my pre-workout one, makes sense, rather than the intra one. Now, when it comes to creatine, I'll have that one, and I have the USN one. USN sour apple flavour is the best one. And I wouldn't naturally recommend this, but I don't actually put it in a shake, I just scoop it, dry scoop it, because I'm hard like that. I wouldn't suggest it to any of my clients or anybody else. It just works for me. I think it's nice. It's kind of like a lemon sherbet or a sour apple sherbet sort of thing. So when you're younger, if you're born in the 90s, for instance, when you went to all the discos and you have these things, and you put your lollipop in it, flipping loved it. It reminds me of that. It's nostalgic. That's the reason why I do it. Is it effective? I will drink water afterwards just to clear it up, essentially, but I quite like that sort of sherbet feeling, essentially. So I really am psychotic of all these sort of neurotic things I do. But that is my pre-workout set. So I've got pre, intra, this with post. I also have my ashwagandha as well. I'll have that post. I've just got some gummies, which are flipping beautiful, but expensive. Those are effective for lowering the cortisol levels and getting you back down to a base level. So I take that post-workout as well. So that is the preparation of Brad, what I do to get ready. So I'm off ski now, let's go. Made it to the gym. We are in the bathroom, which is graphic on the wall, in for push, and I'm gonna go through a raw session, so very minimal talking, if any at all, and just gonna get it done basically, because this is my training camp, so I'm not gonna spend my rest periods just chatting shit. So we're gonna get it done, and I'll give you a breakdown afterwards. Let's go. We are back, post-workout in hand. Simple Quest bar. It is your equivalent to a grenade bar and packs some protein. Quick, simple, in, done. The session was good. Now, at the beginning of the session, I explained that I wanted to go through more of a raw format. The reason for it is I'm very focused and I don't want to spoil my workouts too much at the moment because the gym setting and everything is just fantastic. So I want to try and keep that mentality quite high. That's the sort of vibe I'm going to go for the future. I have got a video I do want to do. I don't know if I will do it yet, but if you've tuned into my Instagram or are following me on Instagram, then you know that I've trained a very special individual, or am training with a special individual who holds a lot of experience and is probably one of the best in the world, considering how decorated he is as a bodybuilder. So learning under that guy is fantastic, and I think I want to kind of have all ears basically tuned into this guy. I will be in the future videos breaking down my visits to Magic Kingdom, so Disney, Universal, and all the things that I've been getting up to separate from the gym. So those are the things to come, which I'm pretty buzzing for. I've been here for a long time already, and I have got some stuff kind of in the pipeline, which is exciting. And yeah, we're in for a ride because this is just the start, and I've got really, really exciting news, which I'm going to keep to myself for a long time until it comes to fruition, because you never want to give too much away, of course. You never want to give too much away to your audience. You want to keep that sort of suspense going, get the subscribers first. But if you like this sort of video, like this sort of vibe, then please subscribe, please give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next few videos, all right? Ciao for now, bye.